Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do the 13 personal questions tag. This has been going around YouTube for I think over a year now. I've seen everyone do this tag, and I could have sworn that I had already done this, but I looked it up in my list of videos the other day and I was like, oh wow, I never did do this tag, and I thought this was actually a pretty good set of questions. So yeah, I'm not usually crazy about tag videos, but every once in a while there will be one that comes around that I actually enjoy. So let's get started then. Number one, what do you order at Starbucks? Well, first of all, I love Starbucks, and so doesn't my husband. Anytime we get anywhere near a Starbucks, we have to stop and get some. It's definitely our favorite. We live in the land of Dunkin' Donuts, and what I mean by that is Dunkin' Donuts was founded in New England, so there is literally a Dunkin' Donuts on every block in every town in New England. And we used to drink that a long time ago until we tried Starbucks. And I think what happened was when we would go to Las Vegas on vacation, it was just the opposite. There was a Starbucks everywhere you looked. And I think the entire time that we were in Vegas, we saw one Dunkin' Donuts. So we started drinking Starbucks mostly out there, and then when we got back, we were like, oh, I wish we had Starbucks here. And of course we do, but they're far and few between. You know, they're not like around the corner. You have to really travel to get to them. Okay, number two, what's one thing in your closet you could not live without? There isn't anything in my closet that I couldn't live without. You know, it's just clothing. It's all replaceable. What is my favorite thing? That would have to be I think it was last winter, last October, I got a navy blue winter coat at Forever 21 that I absolutely love more than any coat I've ever had. It's got like brass type military buttons on it, and it's so comfortable. I got it like a little bit big so that I could wear sweaters or whatever underneath it, but it's so comfortable, and navy blue I think is a good color for me, and it just sort of goes with everything, and I really love that coat. As a matter of fact, I loved it so much I bought two winter coats at Forever 21 last year. What happened was we were out in Las Vegas at wasn't quite winter time yet, but it must have been like the coldest week they had all year long, and we actually saw some snow flurries and everything, which is unusual for Vegas in November. And it was freezing. We didn't bring winter coats with us. We didn't think we would need them, so I bought another one, and that one was like a hot pink. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my camera lately. It keeps shutting off on me. But anyways, yeah, the other one that I got was a hot pink, which was like the opposite of my navy blue one. So I have one that's great for every day, and then I have one that's a little bit out there. It has like bows on it and ruffles and everything. So I'm all set with the winter coats. I've got one for each mood that you could possibly be in. Number three, what's one thing that most people wouldn't know about you? Well, when they say most people, I guess we're talking about you guys out in YouTube land. When I'm not filming videos, I wear glasses, and I have been putting off getting my eyes re-examined lately because it's, you know, expensive to get new glasses, especially I have really, really bad eyesight, so my glasses are especially expensive because they're a very strong and complex prescription. So yeah, my eyes have never stabilized my whole life. I've had bad eyesight from day one. I was born with it. And so they kept saying, oh, well, your eyes will level off or stabilize when you get to a certain age. Well, they never did. My eyes just keep changing, mostly for the worse over time, and I don't know, that could be because everything that I like to do involves eye strain, like computers and reading and occasionally watching TV, although I don't really do that much of that. But it seems like everything that I like to do involves my eyesight. But anyways, I did make an appointment. I'm going to be getting my eyes examined soon. So I'll be getting new glasses, and this time I'm also going to get contacts. I have not worn contacts in a wicked long time, and it just got to be too expensive buying new contacts and glasses every single year. But I'm going to treat myself this year, and I'm going to get new glasses, and I'm going to get contacts, and then I'm going to get a nice pair of sunglasses to wear with my contacts. So I'll probably show them to you when I get them, but my appointment is still a couple more weeks away. Number 4, name one thing that you want to do before you die. I hope that I get to go to Europe. I would love to be able to go to, number 1, London, because like that's where the bulk of my roots are, ancestry-wise. My mother's father was actually born in England, not a big city or anything, just a small town. And my father's parents also have roots in England and Scotland too. And then on my mother's side, there's also some French. So I would like to go to Europe, and just London is one of those cities that I've always wanted to go to, although, you know, based on what's going on in the news right now, I would say now is not the time to go. But when that all settles down, and if I could ever figure out a way to scrape together enough money, because London is a very expensive city to travel to, I would like to go to London. And it never used to be on my list, but now I also want to go to Ireland to meet my friend June in person. I told her that, you know, we could go shopping in Dublin. That would be fun. And I also want to go to Germany because, well, number 1, they have a lot of makeup I want to try. But also, my husband is half German, and he has family over there that he hasn't seen in a long time. So that would be great if we could go to Germany too. Yeah, so definitely England, Ireland, and Germany for sure, if I could ever make it over there. But like I said, it's very expensive to travel, especially overseas. Let's see. Number 5, what's one food that you cannot live without? To try to narrow it down to one thing is tough, but I'm just going to say anything with sugar in it. Because I have such a sweet tooth. And artificial sweeteners just don't agree with me. It seems like I either get a headache or a stomach ache, and then the one artificial sweetener that doesn't bother me, I don't know, I just worry about like what the long-term effects are from things like that. And I've been kind of stepping back from that lately and going back more towards the sugar, but of course sugar is not good for you either. But yeah, so anything with sugar in it. I love candy and popsicles and ice cream and you know, anything really with sugar in it. But the sweeter the better. The really sweet stuff I love. But candy and popsicles, I guess, right now are my big thing. Number 6, what quote phrase do you live your life by? When I read this question and I thought about it, there's a saying, what goes around comes around, and what I mean by that is I try to live my life like I try to treat other people the way I would like them to treat me. And I don't think you can go around doing anything you want in life and treating people badly or doing bad things and not have it come back and get you in the end, or if not now, later. So I'm a big believer in karma. I don't necessarily, you know, I don't want to get off on a religious tangent or get into a big discussion about religion or my spiritual beliefs, but I'm just going to say that I think that there is a direct bearing between how you live your life and what's going to happen as a result of it. I think if you try to be a good person, then good things will happen to you or for you. And if you're a bad person, then I think you just draw that negative energy to you and your life, and bad things will probably happen as a result of it. I don't know. Number 7, what do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? What do I like about it? Well, God, I've learned so much about makeup and hair and fashion, and it's educational but in a fun way, and that has sparked my interest to learn more myself just on my own to hopefully share with you guys. And yeah, it's just it's fun and it's educational, and it has really taken my interest in makeup and nail polish especially to a whole nother level. And what do I dislike about it? Oh, and on the like side, there's so many really nice, wonderful people that watch these beauty videos. I would say for the most part that most people are very nice. But then on the dislike part, you know, there's that handful of troublemakers that are just very negative and don't have anything nice to say and just want to stir things up. But, you know, I really think that that's a very small percentage overall compared to how many nice people there are out there. It's kind of like, you know, that's the way the world is. The world is, for the most part, I think mostly good people, but then there's a small percentage that aren't. So that's just how it is. Number 8, what's your number 1 most listened to song on iTunes? Well, I don't have iTunes because I don't have an iPod. But what would be my most listened to song? I've been listening to the newest Lady Gaga CD and the newest Katy Perry CD a lot. Those are the 2 CDs that I've had in the car for a while, and I kind of wore those out to death. I just listened to them so much. So the other day I came and grabbed a Rihanna CD and put that in the car. But basically what it boils down to is I really like female vocalists. I definitely gravitate towards those. So pop, we'll say pop female vocalist is my favorite thing to listen to. But when fall and winter rolls around, I enjoy listening to classical music. This happens to me every year. I don't know why, but when in the summer, it's like I want to listen to fun and upbeat music. And then fall comes and everything starts to die and it gets darker and winter is coming, and I listen to classical because that sort of fits the mood better, I guess. Let's see. Number 9, what kind of style would you define yourself as having? Definitely trendy. I love, whatever is the current thing, especially with clothes. Yeah, makeup and nail polish too, I guess. But especially with clothes, I like whatever's trendy, for sure. Number 10, favorite number. Well, I never really had a favorite number, but I'm going to go with 23 just because my birthday is on the 23rd of, September. So I'm going to say 23 because, and plus 2 and 3 adds up to 5, and I kind of like 5 too. So I'll go with 23. Number 11, 2 hobbies. Name 2 hobbies. I don't know, is YouTube a hobby? Technically it's my job because I'm a YouTube partner and I get paid for making these videos, so technically but you know what, I think it could still be considered a hobby because I watch other people's videos and nobody's paying me to do that. I do it because I want to. Although lately it seems like all the people that I subscribe to have either been sick or somebody in their family has been sick, or they haven't been making YouTube videos for whatever reason, because sometimes people seem to just disappear and we don't know why. But yeah, a lot of the people that I subscribe to have not been making videos lately. But yeah, YouTube is a hobby. I like to watch videos when they're in my subscription box. And my other hobby, can we count shopping as a hobby? I love to go shopping. And I love going on vacation and going on trips and stuff. Even short ones, like I was just telling my husband the other day, summer's almost over. We're in August here, and we still haven't even been to the beach yet. So we're going to try to get to the beach soon, but I don't know. YouTube and shopping, I'm going to say. Number 12, 2 pet peeves. My 2 pet peeves, actually I have more than 2, but I'm not going to bore you. I don't like surveys. It seems like everywhere you go now, if you go to a store or if you go to get your car fixed or everywhere you go, they always follow up with wanting you to take a survey. Like they'll call your house, the bank will call your house and they want you to take a survey. The car repair place wants to know, were you satisfied? I mean, I understand this is how they get their feedback and everything, but I just find the whole process very annoying. If there's something wrong, I'll let you know. I don't need to take a survey. And the other pet peeve is telemarketers, which goes along the same lines. I feel like my personal time shouldn't be bombarded with surveys and telemarketers, and I just wish sometimes that there was no such thing as phones, period, because everywhere you go, here's another pet peeve. Everywhere you go, everyone is on the phone constantly, They're driving, they're on their cell phone. They're walking down the street, they're on their cell phone. Cell phones is a pet peeve of mine too. Yes, I have one, but I don't abuse it. As a matter of fact, I don't even leave it on. Drives my husband crazy because if he wants to call me, he can. But I like to use my cell phone to make outgoing calls. If I need to call somebody, then I like the idea that I have a phone that I can call them, but I don't want anybody calling me. But when you're home, people are going to call you no matter what. I don't know. Every time the phone rings, I'm always thinking like it's bad news or something. I don't know. Number 13, guilty pleasure. Well, this goes back to earlier questions. Sweets is a guilty pleasure because I have no business eating sweets. I definitely need to lose weight, and I know that. And I know sugar is not good for your health, but I don't know. What can I say? I can't help myself. And shopping is a guilty pleasure too because I have put myself on a budget for my purchases for YouTube now, and I've been doing pretty good with that, but I still don't always stick to it, like the dollar amount that I have decided would be a reasonable amount. Yeah, so shopping is definitely a guilty pleasure because I always end up spending more money than I intend to or that I can afford to. So yeah, and so yeah, sweets, junk food type thing, and shopping are my guilty pleasures. So that's it, you guys. I know you've seen this tag video go around a million times, so hopefully you found some of those answers somewhat interesting. And for products today, I am wearing my new shirt that I got last night that was not part of this week's budget. No, it's just, an inexpensive shirt from Walmart. And I already had a purple peasant shirt from Walmart, but it was a completely different shade of purple. That one was more like a jewel tone, and this one was more muted, and I really like it, and so I had to have it. I really didn't want to buy any more summer clothes this late in the summer, but I saw this and I was like, you know what, peasant tops may not be in style next year, and I love them, so I better grab it now. And then my watch is Style & Company from Macy's. This bracelet is from Old Navy. This ring is from Target. And for products today, I'm wearing Makeup Forever HD Foundation in number 115. The Essence Forget It Concealer Palette, the peach color for my under eye dark circles. Ico Cream Highlighter for my face and eyes. MAC Dirty Plum Blush again. My eyeshadow primer is MAC Fresco Rose Paint Pot. And then over that I put MAC Trax, which is this one right here, eyeshadow. My eyeliner is CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus in gray. My mascara is L'Oreal Telescopic Explosion. On my lips is Clinique Black Honey Lipstick. And my fragrance is Escada Marine Groove, which is part of that collector's edition set that I got. And that's it, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!